Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2017 Bobcat T590 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know, and then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, show you the pins up front, let you hear the engine, show you the hydraulics are strong. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly, truly do appreciate it. Sorry if the audio is off a little bit. It's real windy out here today. I'm going to try to block the microphone the best I can here and try to keep that muffled down as much as I can here. So like I said, it's a 2017 T590 cab, heat, air, sticks and pedals controls, power Bobtach, 2,100 pound lift capacity, and this one has 1,339 hours. So here in a little bit we'll fire it up. We'll show you these pins up here, fairly tight. There's a little bit of play, far from sloppy, nothing I wouldn't expect for 1,300 hours. There's a little bit of play there, but and then as I get up close here, you'll see the white paint is fairly bright. Paint is chipping around the edges like they all do. You can kind of see there, but like I said, that white paint's still fairly bright. Loader arm on this side, again, just some chips here and there, some scuffs and scratches, paint chips up here, a couple scuffs in the decal, but nothing structurally wrong there, pretty straight. Taking a look at the front track on this side. Sorry, I'm going to try to shield that wind the best I can. As you can see there, they're starting to get down. They're probably, I'm going to say we're 25 to 30% tread depth there. I think I'm being very fair. And you'll see there's a couple spots around the edge that's starting to get some nicks in them. Right there's a little nick there. Just a couple here and there. Nothing awful, nothing, no cracks going all the way across, or all the way across, sorry. Words are hard today. A couple little weather checking spots here and there, but there's a little life left in those. Looking at the sprockets here, as you can see there, definitely life left in those sprockets. And it's a muddy mess out here today, so you'll see kind of slopped up, but there's still quite a bit of the gray paint down here on the side rail, the undercarriage. Starting to chip off a little bit here and there, nothing out of the ordinary. It is a 17 model, but still nice and low houred. And then up here on the side of the frame, as you can see there, that white paint's still fairly bright, but paint chipping off in a few spots and a couple little scuffs and scratches, but better than a lot of them. Coming back here, looking at this rear corner, again, fairly straight. White paint's pretty bright. Got some paint chips around the edges, a couple scratches here and there, a couple scuffs there in that on the decals, and a couple little scratches in the decals. Paint chipping just a little bit at the bottom, like they all do. Coming around to the back, taking a good look at that back door. That orange paint's got a little bit of a fade to it. Scuffs and scratches. I don't see any major dents or dings. Doesn't look like it's been backed into anything very hard. And this bottom down here, just on the corners, there's a dent or two on each side. Up top here, pretty good gouge right there in that mesh. Other than that though, pretty straight back here. Back side of the cab, everything looks good there. Coming around to this rear corner, again, white paint, fairly bright, scuffs and scratches. Again, nothing out of the ordinary for a used skid steer. No huge dents or dings there though, just typical scuffs and scratches. Paint's not chipping as bad on this side, starting to just a little bit down here, but taking a look at the track on this side, again, tread depth pretty well the same on this side as it is the other side. I'm not really seeing any checks or cracks on the edges on this side like there were a couple on the other side. A little bit of weather checking starting. Sprockets again on this side, lots of life left in the sprockets. And then as I take a step back here, you'll see still quite a bit of gray paint here on the side rail, the undercarriage on this side. Does have a couple spots down here where it's chipping off. Pretty common for these track machines. And then up here, as you can see, that's probably the biggest spot where there's paint chipped right there. Some scuffs and scratches here, but again, nothing out of the ordinary. Taking a look at the loader arm on this side. Again, the white paint's fairly bright, scuffs and scratches here and there, but no huge dents or dings in the loader arm. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated on either loader arm or the back of the skid steer mount plate. Everything looks pretty good there. As you'll see, there's quite a bit of grease in all the spots. Come up, take a look at the bucket. As you'll see there, it's got a little cement splattered in that bucket, but it's nice and straight. I'm not seeing any big dents or dings there in the bucket. No real bows. The cutting edge has a lot of life left in it, and I'm not really seeing much concrete splatter on the front. We'll look at that close here again here in a little bit, right before we go to the cab. We'll take a look here in the engine compartment. All right. In here, as you can see there, nice and dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down anything. There's a little dust in here, but no dirt or no oil or diesel or antifreeze running down the side of the block anywhere here. Honestly, in here looks pretty good. A little bit of dirt down in the bottom like they all get, but inside of that back door looks good, nice and straight there. Take a look at the cab, the interior. All the glass looks good. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing in any of the glass. And then up here in the front, just your typical paint chips down here where rocks and everything splatter back when you and get your typical scuffs and scratches. But like I said a little bit ago, there's a little concrete splatter in the bucket, but I'm really not seeing concrete splatter up here very much. Just typical chips and scratches in the paint. That step's tweaked just a little bit to the one side. Like I said, the glass is good in the door. Here where you step into the cab, everything looks pretty good here. Most of the grip tape's still there. Down in the bottom, fairly clean down there. Little dirt and stuff from us climbing in and out of it, running around. It's really muddy out here on our lot. Taking a look at the seat, bottom cushion, a couple little tears right here. Other than that, I don't see anything. And that back cushion looks pretty good there. I'm not seeing any cuts or tears in that. It's getting real windy out here now. Take a look at our sticks. Everything looks really good on this one. All these little on the side here, those little rubber pieces are starting to wear off, but around here they're good. Trigger button looks good there. Those grips are starting to wear off a little bit right there. Taking a look at this other one, as you can see there, all the toggle switches, everything looks pretty good. And actually the rubber on this side, a little better than that side, than the other side. Trigger looks good there. All this black plastic and gray plastic, fairly bright. HVAC controls, power Bobtach, 1339 on the hours. And looking at the top of these cylinders up here, nothing looks like it's been cracked or welded over here. Same thing over here. Back of the skid steer mount plate looks good, like I said earlier. All right, like I said, this one's a 2017 T590, 1,339 hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.